We're back, Global Leaders Season 8. Today, I have with us a lady that needs no introduction. Now, Dr. Sandra Damata. Wait for it. We're going to have a chat with her very shortly. Sandra, how are you doing?
I am fabulous. I'm so glad you guys are back in Johannesburg.
So great to be back. So great to have you on the Global Leaders Show. The last time I was here in Johannesburg, I remember meeting your infectious character, that energetic vibe. And now it's great to have you back on the hot seat of Global Leaders.
Thank you.
Sandra, I'm going to get straight into it. As each one of you watching this know, Global Leaders is all about empowering people to become better versions of themselves. Sandra, what is your secrets to success?
I hear your words, and as you're saying them, I'm like, wow, those are such big words. And I realized that as a little girl, I might not have understood what they meant, but I know what they feel like in my soul and in my spirit. And the greatest secrets to my success have really always been to stay humble and to stay authentic. I think we are living in a world where there's so much confusion and disruption, especially coming out of the pandemic, and having to go inwards and look at mastering yourself, your thoughts, your mind, body, and soul in a holistic manner is what's really going to determine your wealth. And perhaps that's why we were put in a situation where we needed to go inwards and reflect. I opened my company, my consultancy. I am a specialist wellness trauma counselor, as well as a life coach, business coach, and leadership facilitator. And I do what I love, and I get to do that for the last 15 years. And bizarrely, my company is called My Self-Mastery. I truly believe that unless we've mastered our own inner demons, celebrated our own authentic gifts, only then can we really be our best selves for the rest of the world.
I love that. And I think you live by that. I've seen that. I've seen that character whenever you enter the room, wherever you go. You always have that smile. You always have that energy. And you always treat everybody with love and respect. And I think that's so important. Sandra, let's get into it. Let's speak about the current projects you're working on and how people out there can get involved and support it.
There's so many. I'm so excited. And, you know, I have to tell you that the word humanitarian, you don't know what you're signing up for, because every single year, and I've been saying this for 26 years, okay, this is it. This is a lot of work and it takes a lot. Next year I'm done, and next year never comes. So I'll wake up and I'll be like, there's something in my spirit. There's something burning in my soul that says, rise up, do something, be part of the change. So I run a few projects. My big one at the moment is #Project Rage. I completed my thesis in gender-based violence and partnered up with Dr. Mark Ramsing. And what we do is we stand up against bullying, body shaming, and gender-based violence. So sadly, we have a new pandemic in the world, and that's gender-based violence. And I refuse to sit back and allow 1 out of every 3 women or children to be murdered or abused every hour. So I want to encourage the youth, especially. We have a youth program that I've just rolled out. Speak up, be there, be real, and experience what it's like to liberate yourself. We have amazing support structures, so that's the one. I'm also assisting with 3 safe homes out through Krugersdorp, Newlands, and Pretoria, where we look after and take in victims who have had the courage to stand up and walk away from their abusers. And then there's always space in my heart for youth empowerment. So I am also running a youth empowerment program that encourages our youth, when you're leaving school, get ready for the real world, the stuff that nobody told you about. I want to get people ready for the world out there, because once they're able to understand themselves and master their skill and their trade, the world is really their oyster. And I think we deserve to give that to our youth. So giving them a handout is great, but you'll feed them for a day. But teaching them how to cook or to actually have skills, you'll feed the nation forever.
I love it. I love how the words just flow out and come so naturally, because you can see she's really making a difference out there. Sandra, I know there's a lot of people watching this right now who follow your page, who follow your courses, who join you, because gender-based violence is a serious thing in South Africa. Yeah. what message do you have for them? Maybe some contact details so they can join your organization, so they can donate to you, because I'm sure a lot of what you do requires funds, requires community support. So how can people get in touch with you?
Well, it's definitely a gift of love, and how you can reach us. And I'm really just asking anybody who wants to come out and help. If you cannot give something, any meals or clothing, come and volunteer. Come and work with our team. We need help. We started off very small. We're going to be launching in the US in the next month. We're looking for real people who can relate and do the groundwork with us. So we hand out blankets, foods, toys, whatever it is that the homes need. And you can come and volunteer, or you can even donate on our page at www.projectrage.net. So I'll repeat that. It's www.projectrage.net. Whether you want to sponsor us with a R5, a smile, a blanket, or come and spend time with us, bring your children, bring the youth. We're encouraging a lot of youth to start doing things for community, and they get recognized for this. And it's a labor of love. I just want to say, come with an open heart, and I promise you the rewards will outlive you. For sure.
So well said, because a lot of time when we give, we think we're helping others, but in essence, we're actually helping ourselves to feel better, do better. Sandra, any final words to all your people out there?
I was speaking to a young group of teenagers yesterday. Sadly, teenage suicides is on the rise in Johannesburg. And this young girl just has been so lost and so scared to come out and talk about how she really feels. And so I'm going to encourage two things. Be your authentic, amazing self. And the second thing is reach out. There is someone who wants to listen. There is someone who sees you. We see you, and you matter. And in your authenticity, own who you are. And don't try and be a cheap copy of somebody else, because you have your own magic and your own gifts. So please speak out. If you're going through stuff, reach out to us, to the team, or to an adult that you can trust, and know that there's always a purpose for everything that you're going through.
I love that. I couldn't have put it better myself. So real, so authentic, and most importantly, so powerful, because as individuals, we need to be able to have that people who we can reach out to, people who can make us better versions of ourselves. To everybody watching, blow up the chat. Congratulate the lovely Sandra Damata, Dr. Sandra Damata.
Sounds so
Go
weird.
to www.projectrage.net. Check it out. Be a part of this fantastic project. I mean, gender-based violence is a real thing in South Africa, not just South Africa, but around the world. So let's work together and let's make a difference. From myself, Rajiv Mothie, I've just got one thing left to say. You guys have just been motivated.